Hello, beautiful souls. So, Heather Berg and I are here to share with you what our offering is going to be all about. So, on April 29th, we are teaming up to bring you something quite delicious, quite nourishing, quite succulent, quite healing, and at from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And so we want you to get a feel for what you might be getting so you can decide if it feels like a good, right aligned fit for you. Heather, how long have I known you?
I was thinking about that, and I want to say at least 3 or 4 years. Does that sound about right?
It sounds like too short a time. You're probably right, but I feel like I've known you for much, much longer, but that's probably from prior lifetimes and yeah,
Possibility, for
sisterhood.
sure.
But Heather is a very, very gifted meditation teacher and yoga teacher. And I have had the incredible experience of benefiting from not just her group classes, which are fantastic, and she has an ability to tune into, doesn't matter how many people are on their mats in her room. She knows what each person needs and just moves about the room and makes gentle adjustments and connections and contacts. That's what I really find to be amazing. But I have benefited also from her private yoga classes. So I can speak to the beauty of that. And oh boy, it doesn't matter how I arrive at her home for my class, because I know that I'm going to be leaving a mushy, yummy, soft, released mess of goodness. Is that good?
Sounds really, really good.
Can you make a testimonial out of that?
Yes. Oh my gosh. That's a beautiful testimonial. Thank you.
A mushy mess of goodness is what Heather brings to her clients. And I've also had the opportunity to attend her meditations as well, and they are powerful. So let me encourage you to access this experience, even if just for Heather, because you will leave feeling empowered and more centered and more embodied. At least that's how I feel when I have worked with her. So I'm going to let her speak to what she will bring to the experience. And before I do that, I'll tell you about what I will bring. So for those of you that are familiar with me or those that aren't, I do something called intuitive channeling. And basically, I simply attune to the spirit world, whether that's through particular souls or whether that's through your guides, your energetic or your ancestors and loved ones, your pets, the earth, anything we can tune into. And I bring forward messages that are of loving vibration that are meant to guide us in our journeys. So the participants in this group will have an opportunity to ask a specific question, whether it relates to something personal to you or whether it relates to something more global. We have a lot of global stuff going on right now, you might have noticed. That's why we have titled our offering, Navigating Change in Tumultuous Times, because we be in tumultuous times.
Yes.
So the channeling portion will be following Heather's portion. So we will get to be embodied and be in the meditative space that she creates for us. And then we can fly into the realms of non-physical to support ourselves on our journeys and to really listen more deeply to that inner voice of wisdom that each of us carries and each of us has. And between us, we are committed to supporting you in that journey. So thank you, Heather.
Oh, well, first of all, thank you for that testimonial. Beautiful, beautiful. So I just want to, I'm trying to remember when I first met you, but I can't quite remember when that was. It may have been at a group channeling. It possibly may have been that. And so I too have benefited from group channeling with Stephanie as well as one-on-one. And both are amazing. The group channeling, she really, Stephanie has this way of creating such a safe space, especially when you're with a group of people whom you don't know. And so a lot of times people feel don't know, or can feel, I know I did at first, feeling slightly uncomfortable. I don't want to ask that kind of question. I don't want people to know I'm asking that, or I just get insecure about asking particular questions out in a group of people whom I don't know. But as soon as I walked in there, it's as if all of those inhibitions just went away. She made us feel super safe that whatever was going on in that group, it stays there. So just know that that is going to be the same thing when we gather together on the 29th. And whether it's a one-on-one I've had with Stephanie or in a group, she has this way of, like she said, she can kind of tap into our own individual soul. It can be people who have passed. She has been able to speak with my father's soul and give messages to me, which were to this day still so powerful, along with speaking to my higher self, which has been super helpful, and also speaking to the souls of my children who are still alive, but just so I can be a better parent to them. So I could go on, but so worth it if you have never worked with Stephanie. And then what I'm going to be offering is a very gentle yoga practice, gentle in the sense that we will be on the floor, gentle in the sense that we're not going to be doing anything crazy, twisting our body into pretzels or standing on our head. That is not my type of yoga anyway. What I am going to help us do is to turn inwards with our breath, turn inwards with the positions, the poses, the asanas that I will guide you through, so that by the end of the sequence that I will lead you through, you will feel this sense of freedom in your body where you may have been holding or clenching or feeling congested, and this sense of you were able to unravel. And we come to this place of receptivity, which is then perfect to be able to go into this place where Stephanie is going to guide us so that we are able to tap in and really ask the questions that are important to us, whether it is a personal question or whether it's a question for the collective. So I am really, we have been planning this for so long, and for whatever reason, the universe, it just was not working. And kind of interesting how this is the time, how we actually cannot physically be together, but energetically, it feels so right. Stephanie, I'm so excited for this.
Yes, me too. Me too. It's a perfect combination, and I'm so thrilled to join energies with you because I think you're just such a special being in my life and such a special light in the world. And so we are inviting you all to join us in this journey and give it as a gift to yourself. That's what it is. It is a gift to yourself. And before we close, what's something really amazing, speaking of gifts, is that if you notice, Heather and I are wearing these beautiful pieces of jewelry. These are made by a local soul sister named Katya. We dare not try to pronounce her last name, but she owns a business called Katya Designs, right, Heather?
Yes.
Yes. And I saw Heather came to the video with her necklace, and I said, well, wait, let me go get mine. They're exquisite, and she customizes. So they have a saying on them. They have a charm that's of particular significance to you. I love elephants. Heather's got
a little feather.
Gorgeous. And the other side of yours says, I forget what.
Okay, the other side says, what you seek is seeking you.
Oh, yes. So she can print these. And mine says, perfectly imperfect, which is what I think of myself and of all those that I love and of all of us, really. We are all perfectly imperfect. So a little plug for our sister friend. She did not ask us to do this. She does not know.
Right?
We have done
It'll
so.
be a pleasant surprise for her.
It will be. Join us. We look forward to sharing energy with you and flying high together. Namaste.
Namaste.